Morning students, I hope all of you safe in home. Okay, be safe and take care of your health. Today onwards we will start our computer science lesson. Okay, today we are going to discuss about basics about computer science. Okay, introduction to computer science. Okay, so computer means what? Okay, what is a computer? Computer is a electronic machine or device. Okay, that is called a computer. This compute, okay, computer, that word is came from Latin. Okay, the computer word is came from Latin word, so that is called a compute. Okay, so in Latin word compute, that word itself, okay, it convert to the computer. Okay, in computer language, that computer word is came from Latin word compute. Okay, so this computer is programmable electronic device that is used to store and retrieve and process the data from the computer. Okay, so these data everything will be stored. Okay, what are the data we are need to type, or we have to store everything in a computer itself, and whenever we need that time we have to retrieve that data and processing and using that data. Okay, so in a computer itself. Next one, this computer develops the 1200s before. Okay, basic idea of a computing develops in the 1200s. Okay, so computer means what it is. Computer is a electronic machine or device that computer is used to store and retrieve the informations and processing the data in a computer. Okay, next one, in computer is how it is visible. Okay, like that only, CPU, keyboard, mouse and monitor. So an electronic devices. Okay, so everything, all the instructions will be controlled in a memory unit. Okay, in a CPU itself it will be controlling and accept the data to and manipulating and according to the specified some rules. Okay, in computer itself we have some rules and regulations to execute instructions. Instruction means what it is, sir. What are the instruction we are giving? Okay, what are the instruction? For example, keyboard itself we have to type A, means that is the instruction of a computer. So that instruction will be processing in a CPU and then after displaying in a monitor itself. Okay, so and then mouse wise we have to using a mouse to we have to access a computer. Okay, these are all for the electronic devices or computer electronic devices to we have to access instructions and we have to process the data inside of the computer. Next one is the components means what? Okay, what are the components are there in a computer? Input, output and system unit. Okay, these three only mainly we have to focus in a computer itself. What are the components are in a computer? Input, keyboard, mouse, microphone, digital camera. These are all for a first components, input components. Okay, so these components to we have to access our data and giving the instruction to the computer to we have to execute. Okay, next one, output, monitor, speakers and then printer. These are all for output components. These components used to display the output. Okay, we have to display the monitor itself output, speaker itself we have to listening the music, videos, printer itself we have to take a printout and view the result. Okay, so next one, system unit, memory, processor. Memory processor is used to processing the memory and the processor. Memory means what it is, what are the instruction, what are the data we are storing in a computer, everything will stored in a memory. Okay, processor is what instruction you are giving, first, second and third, like that we have to continuously we have to give a instruction, it will be processing one by one. Okay, that is the use of processor. Next one, information processing cycle. Four general operations are there. Okay, information processor cycle, four generation is there: input, processing, output, storage. Okay, input means what are the instruction we are giving to the computer, that everything for input. For example, A, B, C. Okay, that is the input of the computer. Processing. Okay, so A, B, C we given. Okay, that process inside of a CPU. That process will be going inside of that, and then after acting, okay, so that will be displaying in a monitor. Next, final one, output. Okay, sorry, third one, output. So output is what it is. After finishing our work, we have to save our file and store in a memory. Okay, it will be displaying in a monitor itself, and then take a printout. Okay, that is called the output. Storage means what it is, memory only. Okay, so where we have to store whatever we are typing or painting, everything will be stored in a one memory in a computer itself. Next one, central processing unit, CPU. Okay, that memory, it will be controlling input devices, output devices, storage devices, and CPU. Control unit, arithmetic logic unit. In memory itself, that process will be according to your instructions. Okay, what instruction you are giving, likewise it would be that memory capacity will be taking, and as well as CPU controlling all the units. Okay, what are the instruction you are giving, calculator oriented or theory part oriented, whatever it is, everything will be central processing unit will control and accessing everything. And then finally store a memory. Okay, it will be stored in a one devices itself, and then displaying the final output. Okay, so memory, it will be all the devices will be controlling in a CPU itself. Okay, input devices, and then output devices, and before central processing unit, processor. Okay, control unit, and arithmetic logic unit, and storage devices. Okay, these process only going on inside of a computer. Next one, language and data representation. Okay, what are the data you are giving to the computer, that everything will be considered as a byte, kilobyte, megabyte, gigabyte, terabyte. Okay, one character of data, that is called byte. Okay, 1000 bytes of data, that is called a kilobyte. So megabyte means 1 million bytes, gigabyte means 1 billion bytes, terabytes means 1 trillion bytes. Okay, like that. Next, so what are the characteristics of computer? High speed. Okay, what are the instruction we are giving, that everything will be complete quickly. Okay, high speed, first characteristics. Second one, storage. Okay, we have to store more data in a computer. Accuracy. Okay, in calculation part. Okay, we have to give any values. Okay, it will be displaying a perfect answer. Okay, a perfect answer. Next one, communication. Okay, we have to communicate with the computer. Okay, what are the instruction we are giving, what are the communicating to the computer, it will be processing that everything, communication. Next one, reliability, consistency, versatility. Okay, so reliability, consistency, and versatility. Reliability means what it is, that related to the informations, it will be very easy to understand and access everything and consistently. Okay, versatility means multiple tasks at a time, we have to give a multiple task, and we have to do a multiple process in a computer itself. Okay, next, uses of a computer. What are the uses? We have to use in at home itself, we have to use in a computer and completing our process. For example, in our classes also going on in a computer and a mobile phone itself. Why it is means COVID-19. Okay, so that purpose we are staying in a home and doing our work continuously in a computer itself and mobile phone itself. Computer also very useful to work in a at home. Okay, next one, in medical field. Okay, and medical field, for example, in a scanning side. Okay, that everything will be doing in a computerized. Okay, in medical field, maximum they are using computer to access scanning and printing and reporting. Okay, that everything following in a computer itself. Next one, in scientific work and institutions. Okay, scientific work means in scientific satellites sent பண்றது, that timing. Okay, following and creating. Okay, manufacturing, that everything doing in a computer itself only. They have to design everything in a computer itself, then after only they have to making practically. Okay, institution itself, they have to create a more data and store in a data itself, and they have to following everything in a computer. In business side also they have to preparing a reports, okay, how much they growth, okay, in month, this month and next month, okay, last year how much growth is there, so that everything in followed in a computer itself. Okay, these are all for uses of a computers. Next one is the limitations and disadvantages of a computer. Okay, can't think, okay, so system is can think anything, okay, and then can't feel, okay. So first one is the what it is, can't think anything, okay, can't feel, okay. So this is the limitation of a computer. அதுவே think பண்ணி the system don't take any decision, okay, it's taking not any decision. As well as can't feel, no feelings at all for a computer, that is a machine, okay, that machine is not having any feelings at all. Okay, next one is the disadvantages of a computer. Health risk, okay, we have to use computer means whenever we need, okay, some purpose only we have to use a computer. Don't play in a game in a computer itself, don't watch movies and don't listening all time in a music, okay, that are all for health risk. Next one, violation of privacy, okay, privacy of violations and impact on labor force, impact on environment, public safety, okay, these are all for disadvantages, okay. So these are all for the disadvantages of a computer. Next one, safety and security means what it is, okay, we have to use a computer means our safety is very important. We have to store all the photos and personal information, everything in a computer itself, okay. How much advantages are there, same wise we have a disadvantages in a computer itself, okay. Ourselves we have to save our and securely we have to maintain our photos and data and informations. Health risk, okay, some of you using continuously in a mobile phone and computer, okay, so that time their health will be affected, okay. Environment, okay, maybe your old computer must be disposed of properly. So environment means your situation, okay, your surrounding, okay, that everything is important for a computer, okay. So where we have to use as well as how to we have to use a computer, that environment is very important, as well as use of power, okay. So whenever you have to use a computer, that time don't charge, okay. So first you have to charge the mobile phone and then your computer, then after you have to use, okay. Don't charge and use your mobile phone and computer, it will be affected mostly, okay. Privacy violation, okay, personal information will be stored in a computer, someone will open your computer and mobile phone and view that, okay, they have to use unwantedly, okay. So save your site, okay. These are all for disadvantages of a computer. Next one, introduction to a computer part, okay. So this introduction itself, 4 functionalities there: input, processing, output, storage. This everything already we discussed before, okay. Input means whatever instruction we are giving, that is the input. Processing means that instruction will be processed inside of the CPU. Output means after completing that process it will be displaying in a monitor or taking a printout, that is the output. Storage means store the result, okay. After finishing our preparation we have to store the data in a computer itself, that is called the storage. Next one, 4 functionalities, okay. Whatever I explained, that only they given here, okay. You have to read yourself this everything, okay. Capability of computers: speed, storage, reliability, consistent, communicate, okay. This everything is there. You have to already we discussed speed, characteristics of computer or capabilities of computers, okay. Software, we have two types of software, okay. System software and application software. System software means operating system and utility software, okay. These both for system software, okay. Our operating system means what? Windows 7, Windows 8, okay, that everything. Utility software means system maintenance, performance oriented softwares, that is called the utility software. Next one is the another one is the application software, okay. Application software means what it is? After installing operating system Windows 7, Windows 8, we have to install that everything for application software. For example, MS Office, okay, Photoshop, Flash, this everything for application software. Next one is the input and output devices. Okay, so what are the input devices we have and what are the output devices we have? Keyboard, mouse, joystick, scanner, digital camera, touch screen. These are all for input devices. And then output devices: monitor, speaker, printer. Okay, we have types of printer. We have two printers: impact printers and non-impact printers. Impact printers have two types. Okay, they have inkjet printers and dot matrix printers. Like that we have two types. Okay, non-impact printers also have two types. Okay, so we have to learn more about the output devices, some other classes. Okay, we have to see in the next classes onwards some extra devices and input and output devices. Okay, these are all for output devices: monitor, speaker, printer. These are all for output devices. Evaluation of computer. Okay, so generation of computers: generation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that we have. Okay, generation means already we know that. Okay, so in the system is how much improved, okay, how much they developed. Okay, they divided in a generation wise: generation 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like that they divided. Generation 1 is what it is: vacuum tubes. They uses the technology vacuum tubes, and big and clumsy, high electricity consumption. Okay, these first generation have more features. Okay, as well as system size is very big. Okay, power also it will be taking more power. Okay, like that in first generation computer. Second generation computer, okay, transistor technology we used. Okay, comparing with the first generation, it will be reduced everything, power oriented and size oriented, it will be reduced. Third generation computers. Okay, so this is the integrated circuits technology will used. Here itself they have to use of power consumption was low. Okay, so as well as high level languages they used. Fourth generation computer, they used in a microprocessor. Okay, LSI and VLSI technology. Okay, so here itself they have to use in a multiple virtual reality and multimedia and simulation of technology oriented softwares they used in a fourth generation itself. Okay, fifth generation parallel processing. Okay, this is called a supercomputer or superconductors they have to see. Okay, so this fifth generation itself they developed a artificial intelligence. Okay, next one, sixth generation, like that will go for the future generations. Okay, robotics. Okay, touch phone and touch screen. Okay, accessing everything in a our hand itself. Okay, these are all for future computers. Okay, so today classes is over. This everything for basics about a computer, introduction to a computer. So we have some quiz activities. Okay, I given that, just you have to listen this, and what is the answer yourself you have to find out that. Okay, we don't have any homework for today. Okay, just you have to listen these quiz activities, and then you have to answer the quiz questions. Okay, the tower. Okay, the tower contains all of the parts of the computer. Okay, CPU is the tower of the computer. That CPU itself, that everything will be processed and displaying the output. The motherboard. Okay, this is the motherboard. Motherboard is the backbone of a computer. All other parts plug into it. Okay, so that all the parts will be plugging into the motherboard only. Okay, this motherboard itself only, everything will be connected and processing and displaying the result and following all the instructions. The CPU, okay, central processing unit, is the brain of a computer. It tells the other parts what to do. Okay, CPU only controlling. Okay, inside of the CPU only control unit, arithmetic, logic unit, everything will be there. Okay, that is the brain of a computer. RAM means what it is: random access memory, is the temporary memory of a computer. Okay, this is called a RAM. ROM, the ROM is the random only memory. Okay, sorry, read only memory, they given wrongly. Okay, read only memory, okay, is the permanent memory. This memory is ROM memory is inbuilt in a computer. Input devices, okay, and input devices lets you talk to the computer. Okay, what are that? Keyboard, mouse, touch screen, okay, camera, digital camera. Okay, these are for the input devices. Okay, these input devices too we have to communicate the computer, we have to give the instruction to the computer. Output devices, okay, and output devices lets the computer talk to you. Okay, so after giving instruction, that output will be displaying in a monitor and taking a printout also. Okay, that is called the output. What are the output devices? Monitor, printer, okay, that are all for output devices. Activity, okay, your activities I have to give you, just you have to do this everything. Okay, see this diagram. Keyboard, okay, keyboard too we have to giving instruction to the motherboard. That motherboard, inside of that we have a CD drive and a flash drive and everything will be there. After processing that, it will be displaying in a monitor itself. Okay, that is the output. Quiz, okay, so you have to do this everything. The motherboard is the dash of a computer, you have to do this everything. Okay, yourself you have to try, you have to answer. I know these answers everything, but yourself you have to try this. Okay, ROM is the dash memory of a computer. Permanent, smart, temporary. The CPU is the dash of a computer. Brains, backbone, food. RAM is the dash memory of a computer. Permanent, smart, temporary. Which one is correct? You have to tick yourself. Okay, an example of an input devices is printer, monitor, mouse. Which one is the input device? You have to find. An example of an input output devices. Okay, an example of an output devices is keyboard, monitor, mouse. Which one is the output device? You have to tick that. Okay, so 10 commandments of a computer ethics. Okay, your quiz part is over. A few questions only I given. Okay, just you have to do yourself. Okay, so no need to write any homework for today, just you have to do yourself and keep it yourself. Okay, so today we don't have any homework, just we discussed today introduction. Okay, basics about a computer only. Okay, maybe we have to see next class itself, or lessons one by one we have to discuss. Okay, 10 commandments of a computer ethics. Okay, what are the commandments is there? This is for general, okay, general informations. Just you have to read this information to learn what is the commandments of a computer ethics. Ethics means what it is, rules and regulation of a computer. Okay, thank you students, have a nice day.